we got?
All right, Dorian, what's the latest game?
He's available, sir.
You gonna practice today? He took a lot of hits in that game. I'm sure you saw that. What was going on with the offensive line in this game in particular?
I mean, they all went into the game. They had a really good pass rush. Two interior to Dorless, who's a really good player. Had a lot of attention on 5. Kevin had a really good game. It was just they did a good job in their pass rush techniques and trying to rush our protections.
What's the status of Chase Griffin? Because he sat out the game?
Yeah.
What's his status?
Chase is unavailable today.
Okay.
We talked after the game about administrative mistakes, the offsides,
Yeah,
false starts,
we had,
things like that.
2 offsides that negated touchdowns.
Right.
Interceptions. I'm sorry. One of them. Yeah.
How much are you surprised that with a team that is experienced and veteran as this, that you're still having to go over administrative mistakes?
Because that happens in every
season?
game. There's not one team that doesn't have an offsides penalty during the game. I mean, that stuff goes on, and it's about having your poise and going through the whole process. So it's not something that's eliminated. No one says, hey, by game 5, everybody eliminates. People make mistakes, and you build and go on. One of them we jumped. It was on a snap count. We're trying to time up the count. Didn't time it up properly, and then we got to make sure we clue in and teach it and learn from that aspect. So.
But are you surprised that a senior defensive back is lining up offsides on back-to-back plays?
Can't comment on him lining up offsides on back-to-back plays.
Coach, overall, what's your opinion on the performance of the defense for the season overall and let's say specifically pass defense?
Yeah, I mean, I just go back. We got to do a better job. I thought we did a really good job. Our goal going into the game is obviously the strength of their team was Travis Tye going in. I think our guys did a great job of defending that. But obviously, you can't defend totally one thing and not take advantage of another thing. And Anthony Brown, we gave him too many shots and too many easy completions, and we got to make sure that we can do both. So in that game, I thought we did a good game against the run. We're going to do a better game against the pass.
The offense obviously started strong, finished strong. In the middle of the game, when you went back and looked, what was happening there?
Yeah, a couple miscues, and again, a couple of illegal procedure penalties that put us back. I think when you're playing a good football team, you can't play uphill football. You can't go from 2nd and 10 to 2nd and 15 and then think you're going to respond from it. At times, our guys did a really good job of responding and kind of overcoming some of the things that we did. But we didn't think that every time we went out in the field we were going to score. But I think we punted twice in the game. I think we moved the ball really well. We had over 90 snaps offensively. But there's an ebb and a flow of, sometimes it may be, we had a drop here, where protection breakdown when the quarterback's getting hit, so we're playing off-schedule football. You got to play on-schedule football to be successful all the time. We were a little bit off-schedule with some of the tackles for losses and things like that.
Special teams have been pretty solid all year, but cost you a bit in that game.
Yeah, it did. I thought our punt block unit did an outstanding job. Get another one as they did. Herb did a nice job. I think Coach Hayes did a really good job scheming it up. On the one punt, I think it was just a mishandled snap. Sometimes that happens. That's just make sure we revise the cut and go through the whole process. I thought our kickoff coverage unit did a really nice job. Kickoff return, we really didn't get an opportunity as you go through that. And then the field goal, depends on what angle you're looking at. I think Nick still thinks it was good.
Yeah, what did you see when you looked at that replay?
On the coach's copy?
Whatever ones you saw.
Yeah, the coach's copy?
Yeah.
I agree with Nick.
Is that something to take up with the Pac-12?
The game's over. Nothing to take off, right?
Well, like a formal apology or something.
Is that what you can
We're
challenge?
not really looking at what's that?
Can you challenge that?
You can, but there was nothing during the game where we got anything from the booth. There were no replays. When Ryan Gunnarson's up top, but he's not going to tell me to challenge anything unless he sees a replay itself. And there was nothing that was spit back to him where he could have gotten any judgment on this.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, guys.
Cheers.